My bladder broke, I want to say 10 hours after I was induced, and another 10 hours passed and my contractions were like ridiculously hard, but Mia was not moving. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing the mom tag. I was tagged by Krista, Krista Brown, I think, from YouTube. I think that's her YouTube name. I'll link her channel below to do the mom tag, and I thought it'd be fun to come in and just do something a little different for my vlog Tuesdays. How old were you when you had your first child? I had Mia in 2018. In 2018, I was 27. What was the hardest thing about being pregnant for 9 months? When I was pregnant with my daughter, I had no idea what to expect. I am pregnant currently, and that experience was totally different than this experience now. And I want to say the hardest thing for me had to be sleep deprivation, and my morning sickness. I feel like it never really truly went away. Can you think of any good things that you enjoyed during those 9 months? Yes. So during the 9 months, there was a portion of the time where my skin really was just glowing. And if you guys follow me on this YouTube channel or on my Instagram, you know that I have a really hard time with my skin. It's like a problem child, and it literally does whatever it wants to do when it wants to do it. But there was a portion of the time when I was pregnant for 9 months and my skin was just like absolutely glowing. During the pregnancy with Mia, my skin was horrible. This time around, my skin has been its best it's ever been, but that's also because I have a really good regimen that you guys can check out. I'll link it in the info cards. But that was probably like one of the best things. I know a lot of people say they like eating whatever they want. I didn't really eat a lot. I didn't have a great appetite when I was pregnant, or not even this time around either, but my skin was flawless. In your opinion, were all the things you heard about childbirth accurate or way off? Great question. During childbirth, I had no idea what to expect. I had all of these people saying, this is gonna be like this, get the epidural, as soon as you go in, just ask for this, ask for that. And my experience was really different. I actually went into labor after I was supposed to be induced. I skipped that induction because I was so gung-ho on having Mia naturally, like without any, not just pain medication, but without any induction. However, that day, it was 2 days before she was born, that day that I went in, I was a little scared because I had a little fetal movement. And so I had this whole picture in my mind like, oh, you know, I was afraid to go into an induction because labor was going to be really painful, because I heard that when they give you like the pit or anything else, it really intensifies labor, which is true, because when I went in, they were like, well, we have you here, so you're going to have this baby. And they induced me, and labor was actually really hard, so it was accurate. And when I say hard, I mean it was something I never experienced and could never describe to anyone unless you're going through it. And even if I describe it to you, you've went through it before, your experience is not going to match my experience, simply because, you know, my pain tolerance is different, my mindset is different than yours. But I will say parts of it were accurate and other parts were absolutely incorrect. Some people were telling me like, oh, as soon as your water breaks, you're gonna like be in full forced labor. My bladder broke, I want to say 10 hours after I was induced, and another 10 hours passed and my contractions were like ridiculously hard, but Mia was not moving. Would you have handled childbirth differently if you could redo it? No. This question is really odd for me because childbirth is something that happens to you. It's not like something you plan. You can have a plan, but you can't necessarily tell your body like, do this, do this, do this. Yes, you can go in with saying, you know, I'm gonna do some breathing exercise and this is gonna happen, and you can definitely trust God to guide your process, but I can't redo or recreate that moment exactly because my body's gonna do what it wants to do. What would be your advice for someone who is about to have a baby? Have a baby? I don't know. This question's pretty vague. You know what? I'm gonna get in clinical mode. If you're about to have a baby, make sure you know who your supports are. Have a very strong support system, because that's going to make a world of a difference. I am so thankful for my in-laws. I'm thankful for my mom, my father, my friends, especially my friends, because having a baby is a whole experience in itself, and then caring for that baby is another part. And if you feel like you can, shout out to you single moms out there, because if you're a single mom and you're doing it by yourself without any support, power to you. But I know I couldn't do this, what I'm doing right now with my daughter, or even going through this process without my friends and my support. And that's what I'm gonna say. Make sure you have a strong support system backing you. What has been the hardest thing about being a mom? The hardest thing about being a mom has definitely got to be the fact that I can't, my daughter doesn't talk. And when she's in pain, I'm going through a list of things in my head of what I can do to help her, because I hate seeing her in pain. And when I can't figure it out and she's just crying, it's like my world is crumbling for me, because I want to help her, but she can't communicate that to me. And so I think just having, you can have a communication with your children, but not knowing exactly what they need all the time, it's probably the hardest thing. But you learn. What has been the most rewarding thing about being a mom? The most rewarding thing is literally just being able to see my daughter every day, healthy. Even if she's sick, she's still healthy, she's living. That's the most rewarding thing. Like, being able to say, like, I have this person who is a part of me and a part of my husband that really needs me, and I'm there for her, and she means the world to me. So the most rewarding part is literally just having her. What was the most surprising thing you discovered about being a mom? Babies' poo really do stink. That's it. What is the best memory you have involving your child? Oh my gosh. I don't know. I feel like I have a lot of memories with her. I stayed home with her for 9 months. So like literally every day for those 9 months, I feel like we made new memories. I don't really have one that stands out at all, because every day is something new with her. I don't know, guys. I think like every memory I have of her is an amazing memory. Just seeing her smile is a memory for me. Like, her smile is always different. It's the same but different. What was the most exciting milestone? My daughter's laugh. Everybody's like, oh, it's so great when they walk. My daughter's learning to walk now, but for me, it was just hearing her laughter and knowing that she's responding to something. And when she sings too, like, she'll sing. That was like a milestone, like mimicking singing noises and laughter. That was like a really great milestone for me. What's the worst thing your child has ever done? I don't know, nothing. She's a baby. What habit did you wish your child didn't have? I mean, she's a baby, so I honestly do wish she wouldn't throw tantrums, but that just comes with the territory of being a child. What habits of theirs make you most proud? Thank you. Please and thank you. She doesn't say please, but she definitely says thank you whenever she wants to, and she knows when to do it. She's just very stubborn. So whenever she says thank you, it's like, yay, manners. Do you share any similarities with your child, both physically and personality-wise? I do believe that Mia is very goofy, and I am a very goofy person when she gets to know me. You just have to really know me. If I'm not goofy with you, it's because I'm naturally shy. My daughter's not shy. She's just very mean, and she gets that from her dad. When she first meets you, she's like totally shut off, but when she gets to know you, she's a very goofy girl. So that's a similarity we have. My husband's not mean. He's just very serious when he wants to be. He's goofy as well. Where would you like your child to be in 10 years? Whatever God has planned for her, that's where I want her to be. You know, God has already destined a plan for her. I already know it's going to be something great, and I hope that she continues to walk in his path, the path that he's laid out for her, and I hope that that's where she'll be. What is something that having a child has taught you? Having a child has taught me, I was already a patient person, but literally to the core, having patience. patience and understanding, because like I mentioned earlier, when you don't know what to do and you think you've exhausted all your resources, just being patient and knowing that your child will come around. And just in the real world, when you feel like you've exhausted all of your resources and you're feeling like you're in a bind or you're stuck, having patience and trusting God has literally been my motto. Like, I'm going to trust you, Lord, with whatever it is that you have ordained us to be doing, or the path you've ordained us to go on. You imagine that you'd be a mom at the age you became a mom? This is a tough one, because at first I didn't want children, because I thought I was a very selfish person. As in, I've always liked to travel. I always like to do things like on a whim without having to worry about getting a child ready or, you know, making sure they eat. But I would say that at this age, I guess, yes, I did think I would want to have a child, because I thought my days of, like, I'm not partying, but like going on excursions and stuff would have ended at 25. But here I am, still planning trips, still doing things, because life doesn't stop, and your children just make it much more fun. Describe your child in a single sentence. To know Mia is to love Mia. Last question. How have you changed as a person since becoming a mom? I think I've changed. Honestly, I don't think I've changed. I tell my best friend this all the time. You know, I think he asked me this question probably a couple months ago, and I was just like, I feel the same. I just have a child. I don't think my personality has changed much. I am still goofy. I can still be ditzy at times. I still have fun. If anything, I don't think this made me more mature. It did make me realize, though, that there are people who will depend on you, and because they depend on you, you also have to be dependable. And I was already a dependable person, but now I have that awareness. This was really fun, guys. I barely can breathe, but this is one of my better days. I've been sick for a couple days, and so here I am on camera because I love you guys, my Shea's. And I know you're not about to click X yet, because there is definitely a red button. You come closer, or you bring me closer. I can come closer to you, but there's a red button down there that y'all need to click. Guys, if you want to be a part of the fam and you want to know whenever I upload a video, subscribe and hit that notification bell. Make sure to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to watch this video and share, and you will be seeing me more in the upcoming weeks. Hopefully I don't have a baby by then, but if I do, you guys will also be the first to know if you hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching. I am so excited for the new year to come, and so excited for new things to come upon us as we journey on to my road to 2K. All right, guys. See you on the next one.